Hi, this is Dr. Kelly Pearson. I am owner of Pearson and Wary Pain Relief Clinic with Dr. Dana Wary, as well as co-owner of Real Workplace Wellness. And these videos that we're about to embark on will hopefully provide you with information you need to get a really good idea about the nutritional requirements of being a human being. We're going to start with absolutely the most important topic, and that is, you've likely guessed it, hydration. To hydrate is to vibrate. And those of us who are hydrated well really feel a lot better. Years ago, we were introduced to an individual, an MD by the name of Dr. Batman Gelage. Interestingly enough, he was a physician inside of a prison in the Middle East and was told that if he could heal the sick of the staffers, that he would be released. Well, of interest, there was really essentially no pharmacy other than water. And he was able to get a lot of these prisoners and staffers feeling much better with hydration. And it turns out that he was released and he went on to develop many grants, secure many grants to do research projects, and ultimately culminated in this book, You're Not Sick, You're Thirsty. And the chapters are very interesting. They talk about, just for starters, some things as how hydration can reduce your depression, your back pain, your headaches, your neck pain, your constipation, your high blood pressure, your obesity, your acne, and on it goes. And it might sound too good to be true, but I have to tell you that after 30 years in practice, this is probably the most poignant thing I can do for someone, is to get them to hydrate, because many of their symptoms turn off or go away notably. So my story was understanding the value of water. Basically started when I developed this headache that was not responding to chiropractic care, to massage care, or to acupuncture. And in essence, I've always been a good drinker of water, or so I thought. I was drinking 60 ounces, but it wasn't enough. And when I pumped my water up to a higher level, all of a sudden, it was as if my neck pain melted and my headache pain was gone, and my range of motion of my neck was improved dramatically. Now, I used to be a bike racer and crashed a few times, and I have a little bit of stiffness in my neck, but even that worked itself out to a large degree. And once I was hydrated, I couldn't believe how much better I felt. But what was interesting, I always thought I was a good hydrator, and over the years I had increased my consumption of coffee. And we're going to talk about that, how that relates to our challenges around hydration. So just for a moment, take a look at all these cars. This essentially is a stagnant parking lot. This could represent all the nutrients and good food sources that you take into your mouth, and now they're going to go somewhere and heal your back pain, or decrease your toe infection, or improve your pancreatic function. Who knows? They're headed somewhere. And what they need is a roadway. No problem. But remember, this is where we are. We're stuck and the roadway is blocked, and it seems as if there's going nowhere fast. Well, let me just say, the analogy is, if you start to drink water in your life, you will have a much better way of distributing your carbs or your nutrients. So an interesting analogy essentially is, the nutrients you're taking in, the food sources you're taking in order to heal your body, can be compared to the cars that you have in the parking lot, and the distribution system, or the roadway to your cells, can be compared to the water you drink, in that the water becomes your roads. It's so very critical. And I've had lots of patients tell me, I don't like water, I don't like the taste of it, I don't like what fish do in it, and on, crazy things such as that. But really, it is your birthright to like water, and you just have to begin. So here's what's happened. The standards for how much you and I need to hydrate have notably changed. Now I'm in my late 50s, but when I was growing up, we were told, hey, 6 glasses of water a day. But sadly, what's happened over time is we have the opportunity to drive by a million different coffee stands in America today, and fast food stations, and we get hydrated, but not with water, with lots of other things. And many of us think, my goodness, there's water in it, I'm good to go. And people are actually drinking half their calories as opposed to what they're eating, because of the incredible caloric richness of many of the coffee drinks and soda pops that we're exposed to. But here's the truth of the matter. Nothing hydrates your body like water. So when you take in a substance, let's say pop or orange juice or even tea, all of these substances would be represented on the left side of this diagram. There's more solute in there. There's more cells in there, whereas in water, it's essentially clear. And let's say the right side of this diagram represents inside your bloodstream. So when you take in beverages, the goal is to get all these nutrients into your bloodstream. If in fact your bloodstream now has more solutes in it, what will happen is that the cells of the body will do their very level best to release some of their water to dilute the solutes in your bloodstream until there is an equilibrium. And what the net effect is when you drink anything besides water, your cells of your body give up water. That's called dehydration in order to dilute your bloodstream. So the new formula for water is different. The best way to really look at it is this. You take your weight in pounds, divide it in half. In this case, it's 70 ounces. Now, let's say this individual drinks 30 ounces of other beverages. That might be some orange juice, or it might be some coffee or green tea. Those of you who will continue on with this webinar will be very clear to understand I'm not saying the word pop out loud in this instance. So the formula then becomes this. You drink half of your weight in ounces. You add to it those drinks that are essentially diuretics, forcing your body to give up water, and that gives you your goal. Now, many of you say, oh my goodness, I've never drank this much water, my body doesn't need it. But remember, bodies are exceedingly forgiving. And you may give your body not necessarily what it needs or likes, but what it gets used to. And it works with you as much as it can until you start developing lots of symptoms like pain and headache and the like. So the bottom line is you need a plan. No plan is a plan to fail, particularly with water and particularly if you're not hydrating yourself well. So you have to think about this. What are the size of my containers? How much will I drink first thing in the morning? What might I drink on the way to work? How about before my first break? Or what must I have drunk before lunch or before I complete my day and when I arrive home? And there's an amazing number of containers. I prefer a container you can see through so you can see your progress, but certainly plastic is out. Glass containers are far better than anything. So my goal here is to inspire you to try it. You have no idea. You don't know what you don't know. And if you hydrate your body and give it what it loves and needs, many of your aches and pains and stiffness and soreness and headaches can absolutely dissipate. If I could tell you the number of my patients who have gotten rid of headaches simply by hydrating, it would be pretty inspiring to you. So in conclusion, you hydrate to vibrate. People who are well hydrated, I can tell by the look in their eye. I can tell by how their skin feels. It's very important for you to take this particular first step, probably more importantly than anything else we have to say in these webinars, although honestly all the information is spot on and accurate. To help you, we have added a PDF, a water worksheet, so you can work it out yourself in terms of how much you weigh and what other things you drink, and then create a plan. So the point is, create the plan, make it happen. Give yourself a couple days and start to see the magic of hydration. Thank you, and we're looking forward to you coming back and learning about the importance of sugar and what that all means in our life. See you soon.